In other news, aerospace company Boeing has announced it will be laying off 10% of its workforce. The cuts will affect around 17,000 employees and come as 32,000 workers have been on strike since September, costing the company millions of dollars every single day. NewsNation's Caitlyn Becker is here with more. Good morning, Caitlyn. So what has the company cited as the reason for this layoff of 17,000 people?
A lot of people, Henna, and the hits just kind of keep coming at Boeing. CEO and President Kelly Ortberg has only been on the job for about 2 months, and they've been rough ones. Half of that time, he's had to deal with that crippling labor strike that Henna just mentioned, reportedly costing the aerospace giant $1 billion a month. And the company is continuing to deal with production issues and major financial challenges. Ortberg telling staff in a memo Friday the company is in a difficult position and that, quote, structural changes were needed to maintain a competitive edge over the long term. Now, these job cuts will take place in the coming months, and they're going to run the gamut. Executives, managers, and assembly line employees will all be impacted. Some 170,000 workers are employed by Boeing across the globe, but the lion's share of them work at manufacturing facilities here in the U.S. Now, along with the layoffs, the airplane manufacturer is also delaying the launch of its largest airliner, the new 777X jet, and is going to discontinue the 767 cargo plane. Now, this announcement, just the latest in a setback for a company that has been dealing with issues for years. Now, one of the biggest issues we would be remiss not to talk about, we've reported on it extensively, it's the door panel that you see here. It blew off that Alaska Airlines flight mid-air. Thankfully, there were no serious injuries here, but an investigation found that the aircraft left the factory 2 months earlier without some of the bolts that it needed to hold that door plug in place. And of course, its space and defense business is also in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. The Boeing Starliner returned to Earth uncrewed last month after NASA deemed the spacecraft was unsafe, leaving 2 astronauts stranded on the International Space Station until February. And the problems just don't end there, Henna. In a preliminary report on its third quarter earnings, the company revealing that it expects to incur losses close to $10 a share. That's a lot worse than analysts had forecast. They predict the company is going to burn through $3 billion in the quarter.
It just keeps getting worse for Boeing. There's another investigation I want to talk to you about into the crashes of 2 737 MAX jets. I remember that story. It led to the deaths of 346 people. Now, for our viewers, a judge heard arguments Friday, but has not yet accepted Boeing's guilty plea. So, Caitlyn, what do we know about that case?
You know, Henna, this plea isn't going over well with those who were impacted by the accident. Boeing agreed to plead guilty and pay a fine for conspiracy to commit fraud in connection with those MAX jets. But the relatives of the hundreds who died, they want the plea agreement thrown out, and they want Boeing to go on trial. Now, the judge hasn't revealed which way they're leaning yet, but after listening to both sides, he did say there is a lot to think about and promised to make a ruling soon.
A lot of people waiting for that ruling. Caitlyn Becker, thank you so much, live in the newsroom today.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.